Hi folks, welcome to the 2nd January update of the work I've done over the past 8 months. This is a BUA built up area for the DBA rules. You can see at the back, version 3. It turned out to be too big, but I enjoyed building. I built anyway. It's a small scaled down version of the city of David for the Israelites or Hebrews. That's like sort of the scale there for the 15mm figures. I'll try and get a close up. Oh, there we go. Plastic palm trees bought off Amazon. It's made out of foam board. Inside there's courtyard, King David's palace, my version of it anyway. I'll take you around there and have a look. It's quite a size. It's got like a 2-foot footprint. Far too big for that rule set. I enjoyed me anyway, you know. Yeah. What I'll do is actually I can pick this up and show you a bit more on this. Done the little pillars for the courtyard of that. Bronze and cedar doors. 3 cedar planks, which are supposed to be like the trademark of the Israelite or Canaanite buildings. It all comes out, you know. I mean, it's not all fixed. That I just move them around. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised it didn't take very long. I mean, it took us like just over 2 weeks to build this when I was in Flowen, but it turned out far too big for that rule set, the DBA rule set. What I'll do is I'll pause this. I've got another one. I've got the building I worked on for the King Saul figure, and I'll pause this. There we go. Here's King Saul's, my version of Gibeah. That was the figure I'd finished. Remember I showed you in one of the videos. I got that point where I was making my Edward Woodward figure, 15mm. This also as a feature, there's a few palm trees. I made a sacrificial altar for Israelites, and there's a guy leading a goat up to be sacrificed there. City walls, cedar and bronze doors. That is actually cedar of Lebanon I used. I had some scrap lying about. To go to extremes. Battlements. Inside there's part of his palace. It's just like a small fort really that he commanded, from what I've read. Yet again, far too big for the DBA rule set, but I enjoyed building it. Whatever I got so far, and then just obviously got distracted with something else. But I got 2 good buildings done. I've got some figures to show you. Right, these are Egyptian chariots. I'm trying to think which manufacturer it was. I think it's Lancashire Games 15mm biblicals. Got Pharaoh in the middle there, and enjoyed painting these up. I'd used the Osprey books for to get the information for them. I think they're 40mm square bases. Additional, I made reins for them, which is quite fiddly. Got to like really have some patience and get the right size thread after you've drilled the hands out of the charioteer to get them on here, you know. Yeah, I got them done. Another few builds to show you before I finish this one. Right, this building for the DBA is the tabernacle that housed the Ark of the Covenant. I looked at pictures for to make this and got the best I could. I managed to, I think it was Etsy. I managed to get a little figure of the Ark of the Covenant itself for the priests, which I thought was marvellous, you know. Little Ark there, reminds us of the Raiders of the Lost Ark sort of carry on, you know. And inside of here, like, I made the little bronze altar for sacrificing the burning incense and on. And then obviously there's the tent for housing the Ark on. Oh yeah, I went full hog when I was doing this, like. Enjoyed it. It's like everything else, you know, it's holding interest, you know, once you're sitting away 90 mile an hour. The last lot of buildings I'll show you are little single standing structures. And I'll show you them now. Right, these are single structures. Up here, these are probably the right size for DBA rules. The only, probably that and the tabernacle are the only ones that are the correct size if you're playing. These, again, just little board made buildings covered in kitchen paper, PVA, and some little figures grew, palm trees, camels. I made this, closer look, olive press. I made them because olive production was meant to be a big thing, and that's a bit OTT, but you know, it's all part of the hobby. This one's a guy with his donkey and his grain packs. This one, another olive press. And a feature coming out the side of the wall there. Last one. Get the focus there. So I'll press there. There's some storage jars and the worker carrying them back and forwards. Yeah. So that covers the 15mm biblicals I was doing. I never really got into doing the armies. I've got, like, I had the Philistines, the Hebrews, Egyptians, Assyrians, Babylonians. I've still got them all, and one day I might just pick them up and do them again. But like you say, like, you're like a butterfly in this hobby. Just bounce around from one place to another. But thanks for watching, and I'll show you, hopefully catch up on the next update. Thanks very much. Take care, bye.